festivities started. The festival started right at the pavilion across the street. As you see, we have the parade going on. People are amped, people are excited, and it's just the start of today's activities.
We really try to, as the city, come together and do it up and really make a big celebration of it and honor our country's birthday.
The weather cleared up this morning for the day's 4th of July celebrations, even as some are still without power.
We feel everybody's pain and inconvenience and hope that they're able to still make something of their 4th.
With activities and refreshments for everyone.
I'm excited for a bounce house.
To help beat the heat.
Drinking, I'm so thirsty.
And despite the heat outside, for those without power, like Donna Edwards, who's visiting her son from West Virginia, it's better than the heat inside.
It's cooler outside than it is in the apartment, so might as well be out here enjoying the parade.
And after over a week of severe weather,
we've come out every year, whether it's rain or sunshine, so that's not stopped us any year anyways.
We had umbrellas ready.
At least for now, the rain has subsided enough to allow the celebrations to go on as planned.
As you can see, the parade is on its way out, but if you weren't able to come out so far today, don't worry, there are still festivities going on at 10 p.m. There will be fireworks at Main and Oliver Lewis Way. In Lexington, Jessica Umbro, WKYT.